Hi guys, Stephanie here, and today I will be sharing 3 tips to starting and sustaining your minimalism journey. The first tip I will be sharing with you today is probably the most critical, and that's starting with your why. It can be easy to get distracted or start to get pulled in the opposite direction, and by focusing on why you've started this journey, you'll have something to hold you accountable. Starting with your why will keep you, this is my cat, will keep you on track for the shift that you just made. So for me, minimalism was really stemmed by finding happiness. And I had realized that in the past, I had been making mindless purchases, either for a small spark of joy that was very short term and didn't last very long, or to fill a gap or a void where I thought that if I had X thing or more of this and more of that, I would actually feel happier in the long run. But that really wasn't the case. And so when I started to shed my things and started to associate happiness and fulfillment with non-physical objects, then I really felt my lifestyle change from there on out. So that was really the core and the why of my minimalism journey. The second tip I have for you today is to remove all temptations. Now, what does that mean exactly? So I mentioned earlier that I used to be a shopper. So I used to head over to the mall, go to Target, whenever I felt bored or just felt an inkling to go see what was available to shop for that day or see if there was anything that I particularly wanted. So I have actually taken that temptation out completely, and I only go to the stores when I actually need something specific. And so there's no such thing as window shopping for me anymore. I don't go out just to go see what I can find in the shops. I actually only go if I have something that's necessary. The same can be said for online shopping. It's really critical to watch your media consumption, whether it's intentionally going to these sites or following particular accounts on social media, or if they're ads served to you. Now, consumption is obviously a part of our daily lives. It's required for the economy to keep on going, but it's really your intentional decisions that make the difference between purchasing for necessity or for singular wants and purchasing to an excess. Try and remove all temptations as much as possible, whether that's physical store locations or online shopping. The final tip I have for you today is to detach value and memories from your objects. And so, as I mentioned earlier, I used to purchase items as a way of filling a void or finding happiness. And this made it that much harder to, number one, let go of things, and number two, stop purchasing things. When I started to really detach my memories from items and really start placing value on relationships and experiences, then it became easier for me to really move toward the lifestyle of minimalism. And that is it, guys. Those are my 3 tips for you guys today. Remember that when you make the shift into minimalism, it is not a one-time deal. It's not something that happens overnight. It really is something that you have to practice and adhere to every single day. It is a conscious decision that you're making every moment of your life, and it is something that is more of a practice and a lifestyle than it is just a box to check or a milestone to hit. And so hopefully these 3 tips will help you stay on track and help you sustain that lifestyle of minimalism.